Hey, 42 here. Everyone has that weird friend who is completely obsessed with horror films and the macabre. And if you don't have a friend like that, then it's probably you. But one has to ask, why? Why do some people enjoy being scared whilst others don't? I mean, it's not as if our bodies are designed to enjoy it. Quite the opposite. Fear is a chemical response in your brain to the potential for harm. It's not the thing that will actually harm us that creates a fear response, it's the lead up to the event. So if you hear smashing glass during the night, the sound alone isn't going to harm you, but nonetheless your brain starts to produce a cocktail of chemicals and you feel scared. So it has to be asked, who the hell enjoys feeling like they are about to come to harm? To try and understand this oddity of human behaviour, in 1994, 3 psychologists showed a bunch of college students 3 documentary videos. The first showed cows being killed and butchered in an abattoir. The second clip depicted a live monkey being struck in the head with a hammer, having its skull cracked open and its brain served as a dessert. And the last clip showed a child's facial skin being turned inside out in preparation for surgery. It makes me nauseous just saying that stuff, so it's not surprising that 90% of the students in the study turned the videos off before reaching the end. And everyone in the study said that they found the imagery deeply disturbing. Yet, these same individuals would gladly pay actual money to see much gorier and horrific stuff being shown at the cinema. The psychologists running the experiments came up with the conclusion that it's the unrealism of horror movies that makes them different. The vast majority of people who watch horror are aware that the action on screen isn't real, and this puts a psychological distance between the viewer and the traumatic events unfolding on screen. And if you do believe that what you see in horror films is real, then you're a psychopath, and you probably shouldn't be allowed outside after dark. In fact, evidence shows that younger viewers of horror films are more negatively affected because they are more likely to believe in the film's realism. But according to research published by Dr. Deirdre Johnston, not every horror fan is the same. There are essentially 2 different types of people who enjoy feeling scared. The first are Gore Seekers. These people usually have low empathy levels and seek out sensational content. The research also noted that Gore Seekers tend to identify strongly with the killer in a movie. So yeah, that's disturbing. If your partner happens to be a huge fan of gore movies, you should probably start sleeping with one eye open. The second kind of horror fan are individuals with high empathy levels, and therefore identify themselves more with the victim in the film. These people enjoy the suspense of the film, and therefore tend to watch more thrillers rather than gore. Or maybe there's little more to it than the fact that we enjoy a thrill. Watching someone being chased down the street in their pyjamas by an axe-wielding maniac is an edge-of-your-seat thrill ride. Will she get away? Won't she? If she's wearing slippers, then probably not. It's the same reason some people enjoy roller coaster rides. It takes us out of our comfort zone, a blood-pumping break from the monotonous normality of everyday life. In fact, statistics show a correlation between thrill seekers who enjoy roller coasters and crazy things like bungee jumping to those who enjoy a good horror flick. They tend to be the same people. Or maybe the most depressing conclusion of all is that we're all psychopaths at heart. Statistics show that the worst night of the year for misbehaving children of all ages is, you guessed it, Halloween. Halloween is officially the most dangerous day of the year for children, mostly because the number of children hit by cars increases by 300%, but also because something strange happens to children and teenagers on Halloween. Antisocial behaviour rises significantly. And maybe that's because we all secretly empathise with the killer. At least a little. Thanks for watching. But there's a man equally as despicable as Adolf Hitler, yet very few people even know of his existence. The humble caterpillar is one of the most mind-shatteringly incredulous creatures on planet Earth.